Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're watching some more The Originals. We're at season 1 episode 15 and this one is titled Le Grand Guignol. So another French title, I love it.
We did it, brother. Oh, certainly we work together, Klaus, but this vision, this was all you. This was all you.
Oh man, I got chills.
Why am I here?
Well, because of all the people that could be here, you're probably the only one who wouldn't immediately slaughter.
No. Ah. Oh.
You see, Klaus will be weak as he recovers. So watch over him. Perhaps you could use the time constructively, persuade him not to murder his baby sister.
His baby sister.
Klaus. You will pay for this.
Okay.
She's your sister. How can you hate her?
Because she has done what no one else has managed to do to me for 1,000 years.
Betray?
Rip my heart out.
Oh.
Over the years, I've thwarted your loves simply to protect you. And if we had to run again, your heart would be broken. But we don't have to run anymore. Found a home. Be happy, my sister. Turns out they'd already betrayed me.
Oh, that's why she changed her mind.
And brought to town the one thing I'd been running from for centuries. My father.
Oh.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Michael. Yeah, because Marcel has no idea what he looks like. So he wouldn't know.
There's only one place they can go.
I am stressed out.
I'll take another.
Oh.
You're a lucky man. Men search the world over for a woman like her.
Yeah, well, she's taken a friend.
I've been in New Orleans for a day and I found it to be quite surprising. Had I known of its charm and fascinating denizens, I would have come ages ago. I suppose I have to thank you for extending this invitation.
Who are you?
Well, you're a smart man. I think you know. But I couldn't understand what you hoped to gain. Rule of this city. But now I see. You did it for love. The love of my daughter.
Don't you dare touch her.
So I'm going to make you a promise. I won't hurt Rebekah. Truth be told, she was always my favorite. And this city, you can have it. But first, you must tell me where to find my sons.
Why am I not surprised you like opera?
Well, I always had a particular soft spot for little Guignol. I like the story. A father even kills his own child in the final act. I can almost appreciate the irony.
I can lead you straight to them, but there's something I want in return.
And what's that?
His girlfriend.
Your life.
Okay.
Follow me and I'll turn you both into ash.
He snatched her head like that.
Don't speak to me of Elijah.
He loves you.
Yes, he does, and he proves it time and again. Even when my father enlisted him to kill me.
Excuse me?
Guignol. Saw it in Venice. Marvelous production. So I came here to give you a chance to help me put down that whelp for good.
Do you really not know me?
I'll forgive you your sentimental affections for the thing you call brother. But you need to realize, as I did, when I learned his mother had lain with a beast to beget him. Klaus is an abomination. You do not talk to abominations. You do not reason with them. You erase them. So yes, I'm asking you to help me kill your brother.
I will always shoot him.
Fine.
Elijah has always carried guilt for that night, for not stopping our father. I told him not to blame himself. When your father wants to kill you, he wants to kill you. Nothing you can do about it.
Oh!
What is that?
A white oak steak. My own special version. And unlike my father's, this one cannot be destroyed.
Because of the ring. It was that whole thing with Alaric. I remember.
As a person who has lost a sibling who has felt that pain, you won't survive if you're the one who kills her.
I'll tell you what I almost didn't survive, love. Bringing the most vile creature ever to have walked the earth down upon me.
Yes, your father. But by hunting Rebekah and Marcel down to the ends of the earth, by terrorizing them the way you yourself were terrorized, don't become your father.
You know, I've been called every shade of monster, but that's new. My father, Mikael, was the monster monsters were afraid of. Come, let me show you. That night in 1919 when the opera house burnt down on this very spot, that was my father at his worst.
He tried to trap them and burn them.
Something must have delayed him.
Or, now that your illicit affair is out in the open, he finds the whole relationship a tad lackluster and has run off to Havana with a showgirl.
Don't be such a toe rack. Going to check the lobby.
I would advise against trying to flee, boy. I can drive this into your heart before you can even think of getting to your feet. And I don't want you to die. Yet.
You little bitch.
Father? Still clinging to that word after all these years?
A bastard. Desperate for a daddy.
I want to punch
I
him.
wonder if your real father would be as embarrassed as I was of you.
I'm no longer the animal begging for scraps of your affection. I will die knowing my hatred of you was just. I will fall proud of all I have achieved here. So, Mikael, if you're going to kill me, then get on with it.
A grand show. Oh, but I made some alterations in your honor. You'll love it.
And what a show it was. Mikael compelled the audience to watch it all. To applaud as if it were the drollest of comedies. But then Big Brother swooped in. Help. There's no helping Marcel. Just when we thought all was lost. We must run. And so I ran. Beaten like the dog my father believed me to be. He burnt it all to the ground. And with it, we assumed Marcel. I lived, but all that we had built died. Did the last shred of me that felt human. That is what my father took from me that night.
You'll trust no one and spend the rest of eternity alone.
I was just gonna say, is she trapping him?
I'm afraid you're trapped. Boundary spell. The originals can enter, but they can't leave.
You wouldn't.
I would. And I did. It's a trap. Run.
And Klaus is gonna come
Leaving
in,
you behind.
and they can't leave.
I will not leave you behind.
They're gonna be trapped.
I swear I will join you. Go. Get to me someplace safe. I do think it's time I find someone else to play in. Don't you?
She's gonna slit her throat. She's crazy, man. She's fucking crazy.
You were right.
She heard that. Good. She's back in her own body?
Hello, Celeste.
Ooh.
Tout est possible. Ce n'est pas fini.
Rebekah!
That's terrifying.
Rebekah! Cherish the breath in your lungs. It'll be your last.
The final act of the Guignol is upon us! Where are my players?
All we can do is do what we've done. We deceive him. We lead him astray. Now, I can do that as well as anyone. You take her far away from here. I'll find you.
No, Elijah, you can't.
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Marcel. I thought we'd found a home here.
You did.
Elijah.
What are you doing here? Rebekah, you should be on the other side of the world right now.
You and I both knew that wouldn't have been far enough.
Get away from her!
Oh, it's gonna end here. I'm terrified. He's not gonna kill Rebekah. He's not. Something has to happen. Like they were showing you know how Cami told him, don't become your father? And, you know, like on one side, I feel like he is justified to be absolutely angry. And like, I'm trying to find a word stronger than angry. Livid. I don't know. The way he feels, like being really, really mad, because we saw this episode helped us to see how it happened, and it was just like timing was a part of it too, because he was finally accepting Rebekah and Marcel, but they already summoned, like they did this spell for like summoning Mikael. It was already done, and it had been done like 6 months prior to him actually coming into town. It was just too late. She wanted to call it off like pretty early. It was just too late. And you know, if we look at it from another angle, it's like they're all still alive. Klaus is not dead, but I understand that he lost his home. He really thought that he would be happy there and that they wouldn't have to worry, and they just were building a life for themselves as a family, and they were starting to be happy. and then Mikael coming into town, it just brought back like all of this, all of these feelings of being treated that way that he had been treated his whole life. It's like he is so justified to be mad, but to kill her, no, I don't agree with him wanting to kill her. Mostly because we know that Rebekah loves him, even if like recently she's been trying to plot against him. But it's like every situation has two sides. And I feel like usually the characters are really justified to feel a certain way. It's just then the actions they want to take, it's like, oh, maybe not do that, but you're allowed to feel how you feel, but that's the problem for them. They see it as being the only option available to finally be free. And that's what Rebekah thought. You know? It's just, I can't pick sides. I don't want Rebekah to die, but I understand Klaus being really, really mad and feeling like betrayed. And, you know, because after they left, he thought that Marcel was dead. So he had to carry that with him until he came back and he saw that he wasn't dead. So, you know, it's just like, it was a really, really good episode. And I just got reminded of how terrible and horrible Mikael is. He is playing it super well, by the way, but like, he's horrible. He is despicable. Ugh. But yeah, I also really liked Cami and Klaus's scenes. Cami's really growing on me. In the beginning I wasn't really sure, but more and more like I like having her around, and I feel like she does understand Klaus, or just like she sees something in him that maybe not everyone sees, and I like seeing that. Like he has a bond with her somehow, and she's a good person to be around, you know? She was trying to reason with him, but he's just, you know, it's still pretty fresh, the information that he learned last episode, so it's like, but still, I'm glad she was there. And now we lost Celeste. Well, lost. Big whoop. I'm just happy that she was able to do the thing, like to break the curse, and they're gonna have to do that at the next full moon. So I'm glad that she, at least she did that before she died. And now she's gone, and Elijah killed her. That must have been like pretty intense for him to do that, but had to be done. So yeah, I really, really loved this episode. It was season 1, episode 15, Le Grand Guignol. And they were getting ready to fight, and I am so excited to see like what's gonna happen from that, because I think next episode is Vampire Diaries, and then we have 2, the originals. So the next episode, I will also be watching the one after that. So you know, it's gonna be like 2 episodes back to back. So I guess that they're gonna be pretty crazy episodes. So that's why I'm really excited and also scared. But you know, we'll see when we get there. But for now, it's gonna be it. I really, really enjoyed it. So I'll see you guys for the next one, and thank you for watching.